What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Underground Crypto here, your place for deep dives, reviews of all different projects that we find interesting and we think you should know about. Bearachain is what we're going to be going over today. Bearachain is a layer 1 EVM-compatible blockchain with this cool bear as a mascot and a stablecoin called Honey, which makes sense because bears and honey go together. Now, Nova, my AI agent, has been working super hard to put together all the information that we need right up front to really wrap our heads around this project. So with no delay, let's go see what Nova has to say.
Thanks. Hello, Underground Crypto family. Bearachain is a next-gen layer, one blockchain using a unique proof of liquidity, POL, consensus. Instead of just staking tokens, validators must also attract liquidity to earn rewards, aligning network security with DeFi growth. It's fully EVM-compatible, meaning Ethereum developers can easily build on it, and it integrates with major cross-chain tools like Chainlink. The project runs on a 3-token system: BERA for gas and staking, BGT for governance and emissions, and Honey as a fully collateralized stablecoin. Bearachain raised over $140 million from top investors like Polychain and Framework Ventures, and it officially launched in February 2025 with major exchange listings, hitting a $2.7 billion trading volume on day one. Security-wise, Bearachain builds on Cosmos SDK but enhances it with its BeaconKit consensus module. While audits and bug bounties were done pre-launch, risks remain especially around proof-of-liquidity mechanics and inflation. The project originated in 2021 from the Bang Bears NFT community, evolving into a full-fledged L1 led by pseudonymous but experienced DeFi builders. With its meme-driven but highly engaged community, Bearachain has quickly become one of the most anticipated new blockchains, offering high DeFi incentives and a rapidly growing ecosystem. As far as the team behind the project, Shaker Lakhani is CEO, a longtime crypto investor and entrepreneur. Andre Bertram as CFO, co-founder of a medical device startup with experience in venture capital and Y Combinator circles. The team also includes ex-Cosmos and Ethereum developers, with advisors like Zaki Manian, the Tendermint co-founder, and Mustafa Albassam, who is Celestia's co-founder. I hope I didn't overwhelm you with the information. I trust the Underground family can handle it. Back to you, boss.
All right. Here we are at the CoinGecko page. Thank you, Nova, for the information. There was a lot of good information in there. I especially like the stuff about the founders and the guy who was a co-founder of Celestia being a part of that. Now, with no delay, CoinGecko page, Bearachain, ticker BERA, number 99 by market cap, and it is sitting at about $7.25, up about 8.2% on the day. Now that fluctuates. That obviously can change and is just for today. Tomorrow, if you watch this video, it could be different. Now let's go ahead. In the last 24 hours, there's not a whole lot of action. Looks like a low of $6.70 with a high of $7.92. But let's back up a little bit. Let's look more at like the 7-day. Same thing, you had this big rise up from $6.61 to $9.10, back down to $6.19, and then a small pop up to $7.84, just the ebb and flow of the market. If you've been following Bitcoin at all, which runs most of the market, everything's pretty much follows suit. You would know that the market has not been extremely bullish. So the fact that this is green at all is actually pretty good in my opinion. Now, $799.1 million in market cap, headed to that $1 billion number. I actually can look at the market cap. Let's look at the market cap here. Did it hit $1 billion? Oh, it got really close. 981.5 million, so super close to that billion. Of course, when Bitcoin pulled back, I'm sure everything pulled back, right? So let's look at our total supply. It looks like 500.2 million coins in total supply. Max supply just says infinity, and circulating supply, it says 107.7 million in circulating supply. So we have all kinds of questions here, right? I mean, did they take a page out of Ethereum's book here and just have an unlimited max supply? Because I know that has caused quite a bit of controversy with Ethereum, right? So this is yet to be seen. Hopefully we're going to find some more tokenomics on their website. I really hope that we do. I can't promise that. And of course, your regular info, Bearachain, Twitter, and what I believe to be the most important thing, markets. So if you like this coin right now, during this review, after this review, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not buy this coin just because I'm talking about it and I made a video about it. At the end, I will give like my gut 1 through 10 rating on how I feel about the project based off of the bull market of the end of 2026. That is the Bitcoin 4-year cycle. But of course, it is not financial advice, but my personal opinion. Anyways, enough of that. Binance, and let's see, do they have any decentralized exchanges here? No, they don't. So Binance, Gate.io, Mexi Global, my favorite place, not sponsored, OrangeX, Hybit, OKX, Bitunix, HTX, and 2bit, which I've never heard of. Bybit, of course, I have. I'm just going to hop over here, see if I can find any decentralized exchanges. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there were no decentralized exchanges because Bearachain is a layer 1. But you have Kraken, you have like all of your crypto.com, all the places you would expect. Did I see Coinbase on there? Coinbase Exchange. So yes, you can buy it on Coinbase Exchange, and that is pretty much everything we need to know over here on the CoinGecko page. Now we're going to hop over to their website. So the website looks pretty cool, right? It reminds me of a meme coin website, but this is not a meme coin. This is a layer 1 project. So up only is what we want out of our crypto coins, our crypto assets, if you will, depending on what you want to call them. Mainnet is live. Claim airdrop, visit BERA hub, and bridge funds. This is a whole ecosystem. This is more than just a coin. As we said, Honey is their stable coin, and hopefully they will touch on that. But I think it's interesting that they did. The web page starts at the bottom, and you only scroll up. I think that's pretty funny. This is very meme coin feeling, and I kind of like that because meme coins, although people love them, some people hate them, they have great marketing, as that's really all a meme coin is great marketing and some artwork, right? Marketing of their artwork, I guess you could say. But an EVM identical layer 1, aligning security and liquidity powered by proof of liquidity. Now, proof of work is what Bitcoin started on. Ethereum was proof of work, decided to go to proof of stake, and now we're seeing proof of liquidity layer 1 project. Now, I do believe there is a couple projects that have tried to do proof of liquidity, but I haven't seen anybody be highly successful. But are we beginning to see the evolution into a different way of organizing your blockchain to proof of liquidity? But why? Why are they doing that? What is wrong with proof of stake? Proof of liquidity creates a cooperative economy that rewards working capital. So rewards working capital by aligning incentives across the network. That's simple and makes sense to me. Solve stake centralization. So right there, they're telling you they think proof of stake is too centralized, which probably has some truth to it. Symmetrically build liquidity and align protocols and validators. They're making this pretty fun, but this is actually some pretty techie stuff, some nerdy stuff here. Backed by all of these companies. A lot of times I don't read them all. Samsung sticks out to me. What do they mean by backed by? That is one thing with a lot of these websites and projects. They throw a bunch of people up here. I have no idea what the association is between them. All right, core principles here of this layer 1 is defragmenting liquidity, simple DeFi Legos, and pools built into the chain and powered by validators. So pools are built into the chain and then they're powered by the validators. Turbo charging applications. Validators direct network emissions towards decentralized dApps building on Bearachain. Highly accessible. Because it's EVM identical blockchain, compatible with all existing Ethereum ERCs and OP codes or opcodes, which is really quite useful because a lot of things and developers have been using Ethereum for a long time. So this is interesting. Not sure what they're getting at here with this little flag. Somebody probably knows a lot better than me. Maybe these are applications that are being built over there. As we dig into the ecosystem, yeah, See, with the whole going down and up, it would be better if this went, it's the website's still built like you start at the top and go down, right? So the Bearachain, or the BERA ecosystem, I'm just adding chain there. These are different dApps and projects. I'm going to be playing around with this. Hopefully I'm going to get to make some videos on the Bearachain ecosystem. So you have BERA Hub, which is where your swaps, your pools, your rewards, vaults, and validators. And then you have Honey, which is minting and redeeming Honey, which is their stablecoin. Cool little bear in a spaceship. And then you have the BeaconKit. BeaconKit is a high performance EVM identical blockchain SDK enabling the development of modular layer 1 blockchain. Did I lose everybody? Was that too techy? Put it in the comments, right? So started as an NFT project for fun in the DeFi ecosystem. I think Nova went ahead and told us that in the beginning. So that is why this feels like a meme coin, in my opinion, because artwork is very, normal of meme coins, and it started as an NFT project. And good on them for turning an NFT project into a full-blown EVM-compatible layer 1 project. Now, did they just copy Ethereum's code? I don't know. I am not a coder or a developer. And we just got more great artwork just floating. Want to join us? Few careers. So they're hiring. If anybody out there, is looking, you can tell them you found them through Underground Crypto. Maybe we'll get some rapport, right? Join our communities. They have Twitter, which we will certainly be going to next in our Twitter smell test. But, of course, Discord, Telegram, and many other links there that I don't recognize. And that's it. That's their whole website. So time for the Twitter smell test, right? So mainnet is live. Here's their little logo. You would have seen that was put in the video with Nova. And EVM compatible, identical, layer 1. I've said it a million times now. You probably don't want to hear me say it again, but backed by, looks like High Frame Network, Polychain, and Hack VC. 1 million followers. Cayman Islands, that's not surprising. Joined December 2021. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of these projects will recycle a Twitter that they had from a long time ago. Somebody associated with it, the founder, I don't know who, but then they just turn it into one of these pages. Anyways, it has 1 million followers, which is pretty interesting. Pinned post. Or I didn't really think of this. Maybe they're buying a page or an account to turn into this that already has a bunch of followers. I don't know. I'm not making any accusation. Those are just some thoughts here. That's the whole point of the Twitter smell test. So I went ahead and gave them a follow. Go ahead and follow me, Crypto Ron, with the blue check mark, my face in the logo over here on Twitter. I don't know if I have any impersonators, but that's probably just coming. It's a matter of time, right? So I'm not reaching out to you. I am not messaging you. It's not me. So if somebody is messaging you pretending to be me and they want money, I would never ask you for money. I know this seems redundant, but there's always new people in the space. I just got to say that. Anyways, 1.6 million impressions, 1 million followers. The point of the smell test is mostly about ratios, and we continue to go down. The pin post is always going to be one of the bigger hitting impressions in their Twitter. So an hour ago, and they already have 22,000 impressions. Now, out of 1 million, that's obviously not a lot, but 22,000 in an hour, how many people are on Twitter in the last hour? It's not going to be 1 million people who are following you. So with that being said, we have to be mindful when we look at their impressions. An hour, 2.4. Looks like even these posts about their Bearapalooza, some kind of event that they're doing, 7.8 thousand. So they get some pretty good impressions, even if it's a small ratio out of 1 million. This one has 96,000, so now we're talking, and that was February 25th. And if we just scroll down, I want to get something that's a little bit farther back, right? So February 4th, let's pick this one. It is 341,000 impressions. I really need to turn this dark mode off. It makes this really hard to read. But then the next one has 18,000 impressions, but it is a repost. And not to be redundant, but this smell test is more for small, more speculative projects so that we can see if they're buying, follows and stuff like that. They're brand new, $3 million market cap, 500,000 followers on X. Like, does it make sense? And are there, quote unquote followers, are they showing up in the impressions on a 4-day-old post? They should be having at least 20 to 25% of their followers. That's what I would think. It's just kind of a metric for us to gauge the genuineness of their social media pages they're following, the hype behind it, because we all know there are plenty of projects and meme coins out there that pay influencers to pump coins. I can say I'll never do that, but you can't say that for everybody else, right? Pyth, I like that they have some interaction with Pyth Network. I think Pyth is going to be pretty big. It's there competing with Chainlink, and I think it has better tech. And yeah, that's pretty much the basis of this. I am probably going to be changing. If you're still hearing this video at this point, you're doing your due diligence and you're really trying to figure out what these projects are. You're kind of some of the elite in the space. In my opinion, most people have checked out. So as soon as we started talking about some techie, nerdy stuff, right? I'm going to be changing the smell test just a little bit. I'm trying to shorten it to keep the video short. There's a lot of times where the video winds up going long. And of course, most people don't have that kind of attention span or just desire to know this deeper information. A lot of people just want me to say, buy this coin or don't buy this coin, which I'm not going to do because I'm not a financial advisor. But my 1 through 10 gut rating on this, let me think about it. I'd have to give it, honestly, like a 9. I'm pretty impressed. I like the fact that it's going to have good marketing, right? Because it's got that meme coin feel. I like the fact that it has a community from the NFTs that this was born out of before this whole project was put together. So there's people who care more than most about a project that's just launching. Another thing is that layer ones have been historically the best returns on money. They just have. Ethereum, Bitcoin, historically, those layer one projects have been what have made people the most return on their capital. Not financial advice. And so with that being said, I got to give it a 9, man. I'm pretty excited about this. Personally, I'm very excited about looking at this ecosystem and diving into it, looking at the dApps. I want to see how developed it is. So look forward to maybe some videos coming soon, or certainly some lives. Not sure when I'm going to do the lives. I'm here in New York time in America, so I got to figure that out. But I'm going to start doing some lives where we kind of do this kind of thing live and deep dive and really focus more on ecosystems than just projects. And with that being said, like, share, subscribe, and send this video to somebody who loves crypto. I'll catch you guys on the next episode, review, deep dive, whatever you want to call it. Peace out. Breaking stereotypes, diving into the world of crypto. A passive mainstream, they're on the rise, educated in the masses.